Hey guys, welcome to Jane's Random Reviews. Today we will be reviewing the Acer Chromebook 11. So what you will get in the box is you will get your Chromebook and your power cable. That's basically it. Now we will power it on. So if you check out my last video on Chromebooks, it'll explain to you everything you need to know about a Chromebook. So we will go through this and we will be coming out with a comparison video pretty soon in the next couple days. So as usual, you will get your where you live, select your keyboard, and you will have to select your network. So we'll go through this all and then we'll come back and show you everything you need to know. So in my previous video, it'll give you lots more information about a Chromebook, but I'll briefly state a little bit of what I talked about in my last video. This is not a Mac and this is not a Windows computer. You can only run certain things that Google provides. You can only run what Google provides. And what I mean by that is any of these apps such as Chrome, Docs, email, Drive, Google+, so on and so forth. So that's basically simple on the software. Now this thing is priced at $178, which is cheaper on the end of Chromebooks, and it makes an affordable price for a Chromebook. Now this has 2.16 gigahertz, which is pretty decent for what you pay for. It is 11.6-inch LCD screen, and it's got 1366 by 768 resolution. It's got 16 gigabytes of an internal storage, which means you get 100 gigabytes free of Google Drive storage. And what that means is when you go to download something from the Chrome store, that will take up your Google Drive storage. But when you're going to download files or pictures, that'll take up your internal storage. So if 16 gigabytes is not many for you, this will not be helpful if you're putting pictures on. You might want to go for a bigger computer. But as I've used this, the Google Drive is helpful. So this does have a solid state drive, which is extremely helpful for computers because it makes them run so much faster. And one of the big benefits on Chromebooks that almost every Chromebook has is their battery is extremely impressive. This rocks at 9 hours of battery life. You can go for days without using this thing. And no matter what the brightness is, you can still, it doesn't really matter how bright the screen is. It just doesn't matter, and how long this thing runs is amazing. It charges fast. I've noticed in about 10 minutes you can get about 20% of battery, which gives you about 30 minutes, which is pretty impressive for how small and how cheap this computer is. And it's got Intel inside, and Intel does a good job processing things through this computer. Now, one of the main key things is this computer runs off Wi-Fi. And if you're in a public place and you don't have Wi-Fi, this will be hard for you to use because you need that Wi-Fi to power everything in the computer. You can't use Chrome without Wi-Fi. You can't use, for example, Docs or especially YouTube because those are big time Google based. But you can search just about anything you want with Wi-Fi. But you have to have that Wi-Fi in order to search anything. Now, another big quality is these things have impressive speakers. They're extremely loud. And one of the things I've noticed in many Chromebooks is, other than these, are their speakers are impressively loud. That might just be a quality that Google likes to put in their Chromebooks, but I say it's one of a very important quality, and I really like what Chromebook decided to do. And for $178, this thing rocks some pretty high stuff for what you get, and we will talk about that more later. And the camera is 2 megapixels, which is decent for video calls and FaceTimes, but could be improved. And this thing has 2 gigabytes of RAM. In other Chromebooks, I've noticed better, but 2 gigabytes does the job fine. So we're going to do a little sound test for you, and just so you know that the sound quality will not pick up as well as you would experience if you did listen to this with the computer, but just to show you how loud these things are. So, I mean, these things can get extremely loud, but the sound quality is amazing on the speakers. If that matters to you, these things do an amazing job at that. But if speakers don't matter to you, hey, I mean, they can become helpful at times. And I personally use these things all the time, and I love them. So, big thumbs up on the speaker. So, if this computer fits your needs, this is what you will want. I mean, for only $178, this thing does a great job. It's fast, reliable, gets the job done well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe, because there'll be another comparison video with the previous video Chromebook and this Chromebook soon to come. Always, thanks for watching.